All right, moving on to the next lab. This one we call the paper towel dispenser. It's kind of what it does. It simulates an actual paper towel dispenser. I think I have one saved in my folders. Well, look. Maybe I don't anymore. I should. Hold on, I'll look. We got time, right? We got time. Parts. There it is. So in the restrooms here at ZMHS, you probably see a machine that has this look to it here. Doors open right now. The sensor down here, in which when you wave your hand, it detects your hand motion, turns a motor on to spin this little wheel to dispense paper towel, and then it hangs. For it to dispense again, you must rip paper towel off the machine to reset it. Okay, maybe you didn't notice that. Maybe you did notice that. Maybe you notice if I wave your hand once, it only works once. Well, why? Because it's waiting until a switch has been clicked to reset it to run again. And the fun part is there's no attendant in here to monitor this, so it runs on its own over and over again. On the side of the machine, there's switches to have your paper towel dispensed a certain length, to have a delay from how fast it can run it the program again, and other options. Those we'll look at later on in this program. Okay, so for now, paper towel lab, here's what it is. It says you want to build a paper towel dispenser in multiple steps. Well, part 1A is as follows. So part 1A is you want to simulate kind of a manual feed option, in which I push a button up here, the wheels, I'll fix that. The wheels will spin. When the button's pressed, the wheel spins. The button lets go, wheel stop. So this is kind of like the same little machine we have you saw in that picture. Here's the two drive rollers, which spin the paper towel through. I got a motor. I got it set up to be a 7-to-1 gear ratio, meaning 7 motor spins equals 1 wheel spin, because I have a 84 tooth and a 12 tooth on that. Same thing as far as the motors go here. Okay, so here's the program. I want to have it to run so when the button's pressed, the wheel spin. When it's released, the wheel stop. Think of it like your refrigerator. You want water, you press the button, water dispenses, you let go, water stops. Let's program that, okay? So I need to have some stuff here programmed. Right now, looking at my machine, I got a motor in port 2, and I got my switch in port number... Where's my switch? Switch is in port number 1. Okay, let's move this back. It got moved from school to now. Switch in port 1, motor in port 2. Okay, so I make sure I'm in the right language. I've got robot, platform type, I'm in 2.0 Cortex, and natural language project either way. That's good. I have two things to bring here. I got a motor in port 2. I'm going to call my motor Mo for motor. It's a VEC 393. And I have a digital device in port 1. I'm going to call it again Go. And it's a touch device. And I'm going to okay that. There they are. Motor and perfect. So I want to have it run over and over and over again. Not just once, but over and over and over again. So let's first build this to run once, then we'll go from there. Okay. So for natural language, I have some movement. I want to have the button pressed, so until touch is going to be that code word, right? Button's held down, the motor starts. When the button's let go until release, the motor is going to stop, right? So let's define these. Until touch, my device is called Go. For now, I'm just gonna go. I'll pick a speed of like 50, and we'll figure out the actual speed later on. Now let's go 50, and my motor is called Mo, and then down here, where am I at? There I am. This one. Until release of go, and then I want to have the motor name Mo stop. Right? Hold a button, motor starts, let go, button stops. Let's try that code now. Spell checker, I'm not going to save it, at least not yet. And then download the robot, not going to save it, not quite yet. And we'll try it out. So we'll push start, see what happens. I push start, okay, it's waiting. I hold the button down, wheel spin, I let go, wheel stop. Press it again, it's dead. It's a dead program. Why? Because it only ran once. What would happen in the bathrooms if it only ran once? You'd have walked to the custodial office, look for Rocky, say, hey Rocky, machine, reset it please. He'd come down, reset it, and so you could run it again, and then run it again, and run it again. That'd be kind of annoying, wouldn't it? If you had to go every single time. Hold on, kid. We'll help you out here. Wait, 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 please. Your hands have to kind of wait, and wait, wait, wait. Okay, kid, go ahead. Wash your hands. Rocky, do it again. All right, hold on. That'd be kind of annoying, wouldn't it, have this hit this button every single time. So to fix that, we're going to make something that's called a continuous looping command. Think of it like if you're in a listen to some music and you want to have these same 4 songs play over and over and over and over. You put maybe on a loop, a repeat, right? Well, this program here has a repeating command. It's not when you drag and drop, it's when you got to type it. Okay? So the code word is the word while. While. It's like saying, hey, while we are on, the school shutdown, we're going to do all of our learning from home, be it distance learning. So I wrote while 1 is equal to 1. So it's saying, hey, when is 1 not equal to 1? It really never isn't. It always is. So it's saying, always run this program over and over again. I could have it say while a count equals 7, and then on the first run, the count is 1. The second run, the count is 2. The third one, the count is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I would quit. It's kind of like how on a radio station, say, 99th caller, call in, win a prize. The person on the machine does not answer all 98 callers. And then, hey, 99, you won. It's done automatically. They'll punch in, hey, while the call count is equal to 99, then, so the first 98 callers, nothing, nothing, nothing. 99th caller, it trips the program. Hey, you're through, you won. Okay, all right. So for the while to work, I have to have braces within the braces. Does that mean? Well, this brace here signals my beginning of my code, end of my code. I want to have my while loop have its own little left brace and its own little, oops, get out of there, its own little right brace. So it's signaling to the program, hey, there's a little program within the program. It's going to run this loop over and over again until the program either battery's dead or is powered off. So the while command is your looping command. This brace signifies here's the beginning of my loop. Loop this code, that code, that code, and that code. And this says here's the end of my loop, return it. Okay, quick compile program or spell check. Not saving it yet. And then download the robot. Not saving it yet. Not saving it yet. And then when I push the run command, push start, it's waiting. Now watch. It should roll and then stop. Then see it? It's waiting again. It's waiting right here, waiting for me. It runs, stops, runs, stops, run, 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 run. So it's acting like a paper towel dispenser on a manual feed mode Or like your water fountains. Put the cup in the fridge, cup stops. Cup under, cup stops. Cup under, cup stops. So for the lab today, oops, let's get out of here. It just says, read. So with this information provided, write the code needed to run that continuing loop program. Again, don't just go to the program and copy what was done, all right? Because what are you going to learn? You learn to be a good copier, not a very good programmer. Because back to school on the 5th, we're asking you to code on your own. Can you do it? If you need help for the video, take it. Need questions? Ask them. But just kind of know that today is until touch, start, until release, and stop. That's nothing new. That's from the previous labs, okay? The new part is right here, this little while command. I'm saying, hey, while this is true, run this. It's like saying right now, hey, while the governor says school shut down, distance learning happens, right? Once the governor says back to school, this program would end. So this is true, this runs. The important thing is the beginning brace and the ending brace and the loops beginning and end. All right, good luck.